See, 1, 2, 3, stick to the beat. Go ahead, fucking kidding me. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. I'm not funny. I have a fuck ton of caffeine in my veins, though. Fuck yeah, guys, right? What's your preferred energy drink? Monster, Red Bull, or what I have here, Rockstar? It's fucking Rockstar, because, like, it's good. I don't know, it's the only one I had, and it's the only one that I really trusted, you know what I mean? So, like, I just go into the Circle K, right, and I'm like, okay, I could get Red Bull. But I already knew I drank this one because I just picked it out once at a Walmart. So I'm just like, okay, I could get Red Bull, I could get Monster, but I'm gonna get something that I reliably know gets me all, like, jiggly and shit. So, Lewis Hamilton Monster, probably. Rockstar for brokies, exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna have to start fucking drinking Rogue Energy. Just because we're probably trying to get a sponsor. W and Rogue or something. I don't know which sponsor we have, but start putting their logos and shit. I don't know. This tastes like. Alright, let's see. 240 milligrams of caffeine. That's a lot of sodium. Jesus Christ. The fuck is niacin? Niacin? I don't know. They put some vitamin B just so the FDA can be like, okay, there's some health value. Anyway, my name is YT Tep, and hello everybody, welcome back to CRF1 2022, Season 3, Round A7. Round 7 in Austria at the A1 ring, the Österreich ring, or the Red Bull ring. Probably butchered each and every single one of those pronunciations that weren't in my native language. So let's see, currently we have 13 drivers at the moment. The Ferrari boys are here, both Red Bull boys are here, both Alfa Romeo boys, both Mercedes. Do we have the other McLaren? No. Yeah, so it looks like it's gonna be a bit of a slow burn to get people in today because Flo decided to do practice laps instead of set up the lobby. Like an idiot. Don't worry, I don't think I really have to whisper today. All I have to do is just not say the N-word out loud, which, despite popular belief, it's contrary to popular belief, it's quite the challenge. For, Texan like me, at least. I'm gonna get us banned within the first 2 minutes of the stream. The whole grid about to get in the AlphaTauri sandwich, Hops P1, me P20, real. Absolutely real. Anyway, for the 5 people watching me today, Jesus Christ, the fuck, man. Bruh. I'm gonna retire from commentary. Stream's falling off. So let's see. CRF Racism League. I changed the name to that, and then we got people in the league. Like, people joined after I changed the name to that. You can't tell me I'm not, ultra Chad just for that. So yes, even though I sound a lot more tired than I do, even though I sound a lot more tired than I do when I'm not on fucking caffeine, Who knows? It'll probably kick in midway through qualifying. I hope it kicks in midway through qualifying, otherwise I'm gonna kill myself. Alright then, let's just keep waiting and waiting. I'm gonna try and not be crofty. I'm not gonna talk about tea and shit. Wait, what do we drink over here? Coke? I mean, that's a pretty international thing. Coffee? I mean, I don't know. What would you say a good time for Spain is? For tier 1, in the mid-16s to the low 17s, and then for tier 2, the mid-17s to the mid-17s through the 18s and whatnot, and then tier 3 just low high 18s from there. And the same for Britain. I think that one's about the 26s, mid-ish 26s for tier 1 to like the low 27s. God, I'm ready. I'm ready. The teacher gave me a mic to test out and it doesn't even work. Like, listen to this. This thing is hollow. This thing is hollow. Absolutely, it's just nothing. Rexy, you can't even drive. Anyway, this thing is just absolutely... There's no hardware in this. I would be hilariously surprised to find any sort of hardware in this mic. Because, like, there's nothing in there. It's hollow. It's a plastic toy. She spent $50 on a plastic toy. Like, bruh. Anyway. Daddy YT, give me your schlong, and that is a ban. Or I can just reply in the chat with yes. Oh, never mind, I have to sign into Twitch. Well, anyway, 15 people in the race today in Austria, dynamic weather. You know what I wish we did? I really wish we continuously went on, like, you know, the real weather. And I also wish that I could be joined by somebody. Like, we love GTR Master, or what the fuck was his name? GTR Legend. We liked him. He kind of talked over me a lot though, so he kind of fell off. So a bit of an L there, if I do say so myself. Right then, both AlphaTauri boys are in here now. McLaren's still missing the other. Who even is the other McLaren driver? Dude, Exotic. I invited him, didn't I? Or I invited somebody. But... Yeah, Logan and sub for Williams. Is Logan in here today? Let's see. No, he isn't. Subtitled, is he in here? No. I don't know why. He keeps wanting to race. The FIA gave him a race ban, and I'm like, for what? Like, it was kind of funny. That's something we really need to work on. We need to have regulations, like physical regulations. Anyway, hey, don't ban me, I'm Carrot. YT Simps disgusting. I know. God. I can drive. No, you can't, Rexy. Please invite me. I'm Copper. Copper, I invited you. Fuck. I literally can just rewind the stream, and I'm sorry I have to just, like, pad it out with talking. I know that Crofty was just talking about tea and shit all day during the race, because nothing was fucking happening, and it was the funniest thing. I can't lie, it was just the worst thing to be up. Like, at that point, I was just working on documents that I needed to do for, like, school and shit, right? Like... I did not. Bro, I was able to, like, do some schoolwork between the race. Like, nothing happened. I could finish my, like, fucking geography assignments and shit. Look back up. The order has not changed and nothing fucking happened until, like, the beginning and the end of the race. That was, like, the only part where anything of relevance happened. Race was shit. I mean, we've had our fair share of stinkers, but, you know, fuck it. We're just chilling. Anyway, hopefully we can get off soon, and hopefully 15 people isn't all we're expecting. That's going to be quite sad. Bit of a skill issue, because we had, like, what, 18? 18 down for the day? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I can get Ryan in here. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, Logan is in here. Logan is in here on loan to Alfa Romeo. I didn't realize that. I honestly didn't realize that. That's funny as hell. Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue, like, digging through the Discord. Lamau just got home at 5, watched the race, and went to bed at 9 a.m. Jesus. Hell. That's all I can say. You fucking English people who are just like, oh dear, I had to wake up at 9 a.m. Oh my god, it's the April Fool's stream. Okay, guys, quick in chat. Should I do this entire stream in an either very racist Asian accent or any accent? Just dip in and out of, like, really Texan and then English. YT is better than Yoshi. Alright, thank you, Ethan. Dude, remember that one guy who came into the chat and it was like, oh, Yoshi's better, mate. Yoshi's better. Like, bruh. It's looking like they're gearing up to start. Lobby has been updated. Short qualifying, 36 laps around the A1 ring. The British accent. All right, there's one vote in chat for like Rexy doing the British accent, or me doing the British accent all stream. So please nobody crash into my driver. So anyone, if you see Trix Jans on track or K Dot, please, I'm begging you, bin into them. Right then. Oh yeah, Exotic got back in. He's racing with us again, which is nice. Who do you think is gonna win? Not you. I'm so fucking mean, bro. Honestly, Dom's been looking really strong lately, and I remember was it him or Hops? Hops won around here last time out, and yeah, Hops won around here last time out. Dom was a very close second. They were battling the whole race. That was actually one of the best battles of the season. One of my favorite battles of last season. You know, they were just continually going at it, side by side, the whole time. You know, eating each other's ass out. It was so good. It was wonderful, and I loved every single second of it. So now, we're going to get into qualifying. We're going to actually do the funny. And, you know, yeah, my name is YT Teppen. Once again, please share the stream with your friends. Share the league with your friends. I just want to be here to make you guys hopefully laugh over virtual cars. So let's see, 16 people ready to go in Austria. I'm very excited to see who can come out on top. Predictions for who can come out on top. We're probably going to see the usual suspects up on top. Maybe AQ Flow can make a bit of a comeback. He didn't get much practice in this morning at least, and neither did Jamie. So we could see some pretty bad form from the two of them. Semi-similar to how we've been seeing all season. Jamie is the first repeat race winner of 2023 this season though. So could he possibly carry that form in? He's always been known for very shit starts to seasons where, like, you know, there's always like 6 drivers who win the first like something rounds. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's never necessarily had great starts to the season. However, you know, usually midterms he turns it around somehow. Currently, he is 16 points behind Dom, who did miss out on very, very good points last race. So that could really impact the championship. So yeah, we're going to get off in full quali in Austria today. It looks like one of the the Alphas. One of the Alphas that will be Logan. No, Dweezy. Dweezy, the first one out of the garage by a country mile, my lord. Oh yeah, mile. Lamel. Fuck you guys. So yes, Dweezy, first one out on track by an absolute stocking margin. Exotic there, probably. Hold up. No, Inertia followed by Carrot, followed by Percy and Hops. With Trixjans? Trixjan sandwiched in between those two. God, imagine if this was the starting order, how goofy that shit would be. Anyway, Logan, he gets the chance to prove himself in Tier 1 today, and it's always nice to see. I think, yeah, that is a decent rule. Somebody recommended it to me the other day. Like, we should have a rule where at least 1 or 2 races this season, we have to bring up Tier 2 drivers, like see if they're good enough, you know what I mean? Let that impact pricing. Also, I think we're probably going to do away with the financial system. You know, it's fucking gay. Because it's really weird with so many people joining and leaving, and Ryan has joined the session. He might be participating in today's race for who the hell knows? I don't know. He's definitely not racing for Red Bull, so it's going to be weird seeing him in any other color other than a Mercedes, Ferrari, or a Red Bull. I think those are some of the only cars he has raced. Those are the only cars I've seen him race in this league. So yes, Dweez is going to be one of the first people on an actual lap. So is Hops. We're going to cut back to him very, very soon. Purple Sector 1, unsurprisingly, as Hops now goes into turn 1, flying on down towards turn 2. Lovely, lovely stuff here. A little bit of racing there as Jamie lets Hops by for his own lap. Dweezy now on the way down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn 5. I don't know. It's probably turn 5 now, going on to turn 6. Hugging that inside line quite nicely, not really going on the curbs and taking... He did miss the apex though. I thought he was setting himself up for something much later. So yeah, Purple Sector 2, unsurprisingly, as he is the first one out of the garage here. However, it doesn't seem like that time will stand up to scrutiny. Let's see, Hops now will be stealing that Purple Sector 2. And we'll probably get pole over Dweezy, setting a very good benchmark, and that is Trix Jans on the grass, where that Aston Martin blends in nicely. Dweezy sets the benchmark of a 106.037. Hops is now going to be the next one to follow. No, sorry, Carrot was going to be the next one to follow, absolutely smashing that time, and Hops fucking kills it almost a second quicker than Dweezy. Carrot finds himself in a bit of a sandwich there, an AlphaTauri sandwich, 105.604 for Percy. Inertia there with a 6.33.9. Who else is going to cross the line? Exotic puts himself up in the podium places, and there's Trixjan's next one to cross the line. I don't think we should have expected anything major from that. AQ Flow, what about him? Oh, that's an outlap, never mind. Who else? Zach, what are you doing? What you doing? Yeah, so Zach now going through turn... I don't know the exact turn numbers. I think that's like turn 9 or that's turn 10. Who knows? Zach now coming through the final corner and then on the line. That is a 105.253. Could he be a potential dark horse here in today's race? That was interesting to see. You can see there Kantz 3 does some good stuff for himself, and with the Red Bull... yeah, that's Dom. He's starting his lap as well, and I guess he invalidated it. Not already that quick. Anyway, Jamie's going to come around to not set a time because he has invalidated his own lap. Percy's coming in for his cooldown, so is Inertia. Or, yeah, one of the McLarens. Yeah, one of the McLarens. I think they're both coming in for a cooldown lap. Jamie needs to now actually put in a lap. That one wasn't too stellar, I imagine, so yeah. Let's see, Orlando still yet to leave the pits. You can see there Trixchans has put his Aston Martin in P3. However, AQ Flow has put... dude, I hate this game. It usually tells you, I can't trust the timing screens anymore. It tells you when they're on an outlap. And I'm like... Now, because see, now they're going to get on my ass for this. Now they're going to be like, oh, you missed my pole lap, man. You missed my pole lap. Oh, you bastards, you missed my pole lap. That was such a good lap, mate. You missed my pole lap. Go cry to Ollie now, you missed my pole lap. Like, bruh, I don't fucking care. Shit game. Anyway, my disdain for F122 is very out in the open now. Percy Crawley has invalidated his lap. I wish I wasn't so nasal all the time. Now Jamie coming around the final line, final turn. It's P3. It's good enough for P3. The usual suspects all in top 4 at least. Zach, the absolute standout here, has performed much better than Carrots. Full-time Ferrari driver, Zach was looking very, very bad during the season, during this like opening rounds of the season. Horrible stuff from him. Seems he's really turning this one around though. So you gotta be kind of proud of him. So let's see, Logan's on an outlap. This is his time to shine in the Tier 1 spotlight. Let me like get a diagram to make sure like the corner names, the turn numbers are correct. Oh, Ryan wants to do comms. All right. Let me. So sorry, Logan. I'm gonna have to miss your fucking lap so I can get into the comms with Ryan. Oh, I don't think I unmuted the car audio. Oh no, I did. Ryan, you're actually trash. 100% fired. Real. Read your messages, douchebag. British, I might fetch me a bottle of water, yeah, in it or something. I don't know. Thank you, Theory. Very lovely stuff here. Anyway, Logan on his this should be his actual lap now, coming to the sector 2 line. He will be putting I'm gonna say it's gonna be in the 106s. You know, from Dweezy. I don't know how well he can fight with Dweezy. I know, and that is quite a lot of curb to be taking. Somehow it didn't invalidate the lap. That's weird. Anyway, coming into the final couple of corners here, speed is key here, but you don't want to get too fast. You don't want to be too fast, or else risk, you know, ruining your lap. So it is a 105.88.7. He does beat his full-time driver teammate, Dweezy here. Wow, that's actually very, very surprising. So yes, with a Dweezy's still in the 106s. I think he's looking to change that, and he has changed that. Oh, that's kind of funny. These two are battling for P11. So Logan, I wonder, can he extract a few more tenths out of that Alfa Romeo, or will these two keep fighting close together for P11? P11 and 12. Who knows? Next across the line, these will be the Red Bulls, I think, and they aren't. It doesn't look like they're on much of a real lap. I'm gonna stay on flow just in case. So coming across the final turn, that time probably is lying. Yeah, 104.880. It's not better than his original time. Wow, that is such a slim margin to miss out on. skill issue, honestly. So yeah, SMD Carrot has jumped up over Zach. Zach's now on a lap to make sure that he can get back up over Carrots. Doesn't want to miss the performance of his life. P6 is already god tier enough, though. I'm gonna be saying that. Zach's absolutely smashing it out of the ballpark. 10 minutes to go in this qualifying session here. And the yellow flags for an Alfa Romeo. Dweezy there, Dweezy. I guess he's just warming up his tires, so as we're going to continue to follow Zach, let's see. Can he improve on that 105, 253? I need glasses. I honestly think I might need glasses. My vision's been getting worse and worse, and it seems like he didn't think he could improve, so as he aborts his lap going back into the pit lane, who's going to cross the line? I think that was... I don't want to talk about it. Jamie starts his little lap here, and now flying down towards turn 2. Let me get Ryan in. Right, I'm in the thing. I just need to put on DND. Do not disturb. Ryan, if you're on, I'm in the commentary box, so, you know, they'll be able to hear you. They'll be able to do your thing. Right. Right, yeah. So join the commentary box when you are ready. I'm gonna keep looking on, see who is doing their thing. Percy Crawley invalidated their lap. You are poopy. I don't know. Dude, this caffeine isn't doing shit, man. Swear to God. I had a fucking cup of coffee, and now this. Either my system's gonna crash within, like, the next hour, and I'll just die on stream. Live stream fails, like I'll just fucking die on stream. AQ Flow, can he improve? Actually, hold on, let's stick with this one. He's been putting in really good laps so far. It doesn't, and he's going back in the pits. Never mind. Right, I feel quite stupid for that one. Adam Cisco, he's on his own lap. Let's see, can he do anything? Is this an out lap or is this a real lap? This is a real lap. You can never really tell. So as he flies on down in turn 2, you can hear Ryan join the call there. And now into turn 1. It wasn't a purple sector high, and it wasn't even an improvement of 034. Tricks Jans. I keep missing the fucking pole laps. God. I wish it was much easier. I know. I fucking know. I sound terrible today. Anyway, I wish it was easier to see, like, who's on, you know, who's setting purple sectors. You know what I mean? Without having, like...
get some glasses, honestly.
I do. I honestly do. Like, I've been having real...
major skill issue, you just not being able to read.
I know, it's because, like, I've been having major trouble reading as of late, for, like, the past few months. Like if something's, like, far away, the letters all just blur together.
My message, but if you actually need glasses, Jesus, bro.
God. Anyway. Like, it's, like, selective. Like, sometimes the letters blur together, and sometimes they don't. It's weird. Anyway. Cons is on another lap, I believe.
Yeah, sorry.
Cons has improved.
So
yeah, true. Cons has improved. You can see there he has set a purple sector 2 and now flying through sector 3. This is where it really counts to either invalidate his lap or not. And yep. Yeah, he fucked it. No, he didn't. It didn't get invalidated, but he fucked it.
He didn't come off the red, but I think because he went too deep and he actually lost time, so it didn't take point.
Yeah.
But just to observe, I think Hobbs has invalidated his lap.
Did he?
His track's come out red for me, so
oh,
I don't
no,
know if
he
that's
has.
you, but...
It doesn't even look like he's improved anyway. However,
him as well.
Don, your golden boy, you can see here, championship leader for the...
Oh, fuck that.
We're already in the halfway point, so that's... Well, not ready already, but, like, we're very close to the halfway point. How do you feel that your second driver has led the championship for almost halfway through the season? Half of the season.
Well, I mean, I don't think we have a second driver. I think from our side, I think it's been very clear that Flo had a really good race one, and then, well, you know, fell off hard and, like, Jamie this season. Like, it's been
exactly.
Pretty, like... I think Dom's been very consistent. Even though he wasn't able to show up last week, he's still been consistent. So let's see if we can, you know, bench this lead. But I think we've got a Dom who's got... Oh, my God.
Who?
Did you see the Alfa Romeo? Dom's not on the flyer, is he? I hope not.
No, he just finished one. And he's in...
Yeah, that Alfa Romeo, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think Dom's more consistent. So we've got a driver who's on good pace on one lap with Flo, and Dom's a better race pace. So
yeah,
I think let's we'll try to bridge the gap. I think the goal is to at least get a double podium here, and ideally put Dom on the front row. So
yeah, only the top 3 have broken the 104s so far. and everyone else is just left to suffer in the 105s. This is one of the first times, though, there aren't, like, the bottom, like, 4, you know what I mean? They aren't 2 seconds off the pace, which is nice. Flo is...
I think Flo is on a lap. Yeah, he just had purple 2.
Oh, okay, nice.
Flo come around the second 3. Now, can he keep it within the lines? That's the real question here.
Yeah, because it's just... It's kind of hard when you're, like, really pushing, keeping within the line. You know there's tenths to gain.
Other than a little snap, that's pretty perfect.
And he's got it.
Good lap, good lap.
Yeah.
The margins are looking thin.
Yeah, at least I got it. At least I got the pole lap this time. We're gonna see how Trixjans responds very soon. Let me know if he actually pulls out of the garage. Same with Jamie or Dom or Hops.
How many sets have they used?
I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Where the hell did I check?
Tire. How many?
No, it doesn't really tell me anything.
It normally says how many sets of tires they've gone through.
It's probably on Race Director. That's where it says it.
Yeah, that will be it. 1 second, let me take a look.
Yeah, so it seems...
Okay, so I think Flo has used all 3 sets, or do you get 4 sets?
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, it's... I think if you go softer...
No, I feel like...
If you go soft, it's like 3 or 4 sets.
Maybe... No, I think this might be their selection in terms of tyre thing, because it's a lot of people have got 3, and some people have got 2s. I think this might be people going for like a more... like wet range setup where they have less soft compounds and more mediums and hards in like the general like tyre selection at the start. So I don't actually know how many sets Flo's used, but you'd assume he'd have another set. I mean, he went out very early. I believe that might have been a used set from a set being invalidated previously.
Oh, I do have a compressor on you.
Right, Jamie. Right, well, it looks like Jamie's gonna be the first one to set his final lap here. I assume this is final lap. See if he invalidates it.
Alright, let's see.
The margins are looking pretty... I mean, the field spread's really pretty good.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm really happy with how the competition's fared, because it seems like we're actually starting to, get really close to having really good competition.
I mean, the gap between P1 and 12 is only 7 tenths, so I'm like...
Yeah, it's really good. So yeah, Jamie's on the outlap. How many other people are on the outlap?
At the back of the pack as well.
Carrot's on the outlap. People are coming out of the pits. Yeah, this is the final run, isn't it?
What's the final predictions?
Final predictions. I think AQ Flo's gonna. Yeah, Flo's gonna stay there. Jake's gonna stay there. It's fine.
I mean, I don't think he can run out Trixjans. He hasn't had the run on that track condition yet. So
yeah.
I would like Flo to get,
Trixjans has only done like 1 or 2 laps. I think Flo's new.
Right, Jamie is about to start his lap.
Oh, is he? Alright, then let's see that. It's Hops right behind him. Yes, it is Hops right behind them, so we can cut between those two. Jamie into turn 1. What do you think?
It was... Oh, that is... Yeah.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? The Hops is going to have to face this one. Look at this. They're breaking the air for him.
a bit too cautious turn 1 there from Jamie, but...
Yeah, for Hops, it's a marginal improvement at the, it's very marginal. Not even a tenth, but it is a bit of an improvement so far. So, I mean, that's going to dig him into the 104s if he keeps with this form. And look at this. They're digging a hole through the air. He has caught himself in the perfect place to go on his actual final push lap. So as Dom sits into the pits, it looks like Hops will be maybe putting up a fight for P3 or even P2. Jamie now has improved by just shy of a tenth here as he leaves sector... sector 2. It's sector 2, yeah.
New set of sauce from Flo on the Red Bull.
Oh, is he? I thought that's his final set. So yeah, Jamie's just barely improved by a tenth. Has he carried this into the rest of it? It seems he has. That is pole position for Jamie. It is a very tight competition, though. Hops now does not improve on his lap. Dom's going on his final outlap. Trixjans is on his final lap, so let's see who's further. It looks like Flo is the furthest out of all of them, so as we stick on... God, stick on it with Flo. You can see here. Does he take a lot of curb? He is on the curb there. Then he does hit the apex, unlike Weezy all the way back when we first spectated him. That is not a purple sector 2, and it looks like he's not even improved on his lap time. Going on in and Flo moment.
And there you go.
Yeah, I had to say it.
Disappointed.
Yeah, so now as we cut to Hops.
He on a flyer?
Restrictions on a flyer. He is. He looks like he's slightly improved.
Here.
Yeah, so they can go on another one. They could go on another one. I don't think they want to.
The person to watch. He's about to start his lap behind Trixjan here.
Wow.
There you go.
That's nice. That's nice. He has cleared Jamie.
Right,
Let's
now
see. Let's
Dom.
turn it to leader. That is a 10th clear of the original pole time. Though obviously not really doing much. Let's stick on with Dom. Yes. Exotic put himself in the 4th, by the way. We missed that.
Oh, these cars have to get out of the way.
Yeah, Dom was really trying to get in that slipstream, making sure he got that advantage. It was such an L for Hops. It was really looking like a good lap for him. I thought it was going to be. Dom hasn't necessarily improved too much. I don't think it's going to be a pole challenger. However, he could very well be in that top, you know. He could pick up a place or two. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you think he could get over Exotic? Because that's like a 10th between them.
Yeah, I think that's what you expect for an average improvement on lap round here. Maybe a 10th margin.
Nope, he's not even improved. Yeah, so it doesn't look like Dom's improved at all. As I hit my microphone, he's flying down towards sector... Who was that? These nuts has left the session. That's kind of funny. Anyway, final turn here. He can make it up, but it's very unlikely that he does. Flying across the line now, it will be a 104.974. It's marginal at best. Nothing. Yeah, so Exotic, yeah, he's binned it, so it looks like that fight is over at the moment. What about down at the bottom of the field? Con's yet to...
Con's the last person, but I think he's aboard.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That was fun.
I mean, to be fair, the margin, I did say don't count Trickshare out. He's got a very good one-lap pace, but I mean, in terms of race pace, I expect him to get followed pretty quick. So,
yeah, I don't think he's won a race yet, so...
Yeah. I think the main concern here is you've got Dom. How long is he going to be stuck behind Exotic here? I think that's going to be the...
Yeah. And I wonder, because, like... What do you think Exotic's going to do? Do you think he's going to be like, okay, do I really need to let this guy through? Or do I really need to fight this guy? Sorry. Or, you know... Because they've raced before, you know...
Paul just got sacked. So this is an England football thing.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm excited to see, because I know Dom is very, good around here. You know, he's very good at fighting around here. Dom and Hops' fight throughout the entirety of the last season's race. One of the best battles of that season. I loved it a lot. So yes, Trickstance takes pole with Jamie right behind him. AQ Float rounds out that podium. Exotic just evades it. Well, not just, but he did just evade it. Dom P5 and Carrot P6. Quite an even spread between the top 5. All of them breaking into the 104s, and the rest followed into the 105s. I liked it. It was fun.
It's a good show.
Yes.
I think the gap was good. I think we're gonna have a good race here. Now I think the key here is for Dom to try and cut through, and then Hops obviously behind him needs to make some place ups. I mean, the two people that need to be at the front have got to cut their way through at least 3 cars. So
Yeah.
I guess is this a chance maybe for Jamie to pull a bit back and then Flo to pull? So let's wait and see.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see the kind of strategy here, because as you know, races are not won on lap 1. So it's going to be very exciting.
Oh yeah, I mean, the chance of the safety car, especially turn 1 on Austria, is 100%. There's a very high chance. We're going to expect it. So.
Yeah, remember last season, people just kind of binned it. Yeah.
Disaster. Oh, and it's raining. Well,
let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Alright, this is gonna be fun as hell. Alright, I'm getting excited.
A slight issue.
Slight issue?
It's put me in an Alpine, so I need to retire. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's...
I'm in an Alpine.
Yeah, like I saw you join and I'm like...
Controller.
Yeah, I saw you join and I was just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting seeing him in a different color of car. Have you raced anything other than the top 3,
I've raced an Aston for a couple races.
Did you?
Back on 21. Yeah.
Alright, then I'm a fucking idiot, because I'm back in the start. I haven't seen him.
Can I just retire now? I've got to do the formation lap. Shit.
You love to see it. Just fucking...
I'm gonna head straight to the grid, take Jamie out, and then just leave, just for bands.
That'd be kind of funny. Not even gonna lie. So yeah.
Jesus, when I've downshifted, I was A. Oh my god, 2 people really.
Fucking Logan. Oh, that was fucking Logan. Jesus Christ. Anyway, this is definitely one of the formation laps. Out of all of the formation laps in this league, this is one of them.
How do you drive on controller? Jesus Christ.
I know, God, I fucking hate controller.
Oh my god, you don't go for me.
Next you're gonna do a fucking Le Mans, but take out like 3 marshals.
I don't understand why. Oh, that's
Oh my
Ferrari,
god.
is it?
Are you fucking kidding? God. Okay.
Right, wait, hold on. If I retire at the back of the grid, it won't cause a safety car, or should I just go around very slowly and go into the pits and then retire?
No, I think if you just retire, it doesn't really cause anything. Like if you retire by hand, but if you like crash and bin it, it doesn't. Then it causes a safety car.
Just stop on as an Alpine.
Yeah. I mean, I think Sebi would definitely hope you stick in the race, but obviously not. You know. Yeah, who's the Alpine TP? It's Sebi, isn't it? Yeah. How do you feel being in a French car?
Just waiting for my teammate to come take me out. Flashback to like 12 hours ago.
Fucking Ocon being the best teammate in the world.
Right, I'm just gonna let everyone's tyres go absolutely freezing cold here.
Oh my god. You know, you're fucking over your own drivers. They've all parked. It's kind of funny.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
This is
Right,
this is
I'm
what a
on the
little
path,
like
but
this is
like-
what eight rounds of non-racing does to a motherfucker. Like, goddamn.
I'm just sharp and let you deal with the start.
Yeah, alright, 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights here in Austria. It looks like Logan has jumped the start, and we are off and away at the Red Bull ring. You can see there Jamie's not gotten the best start. AQ Flow will be getting on him. Jamie covers off the inside. Trixjans goes relatively, and that is a huge crash between a Ferrari, Alpine, and I believe Dom was involved in that too. I saw quite a few people in that. Yeah. Wow, okay, nobody's dead. Nobody's like dead. Ryan retires from the session, unsurprisingly, but going 3 abreast into turn 1, never a good idea. And now going 3 abreast into turn 2, that's also not a good idea, or turn 3, sorry. It looks like it's ended well enough for Adam, Dweezy, and Orlando. They all played their cards quite well. Carrot gets over Orlando. Top 3 remains relatively unchanged. Percy, Crawley, and Kantz absolutely fight their way through the field as Exotic drops down behind Dom. And look at this, these guys are just all fighting for position here. Dom pushes Percy quite wide, but it looks like Percy, you know, he's dealing with it like the man he is, or isn't he? So yeah, Dom slots behind Percy, and I think Exotic just... What's going on there? Loss of grip, and I almost thought he went into the Dom, but it didn't look like that happened. I don't know. Anyway, Dweezy now... I don't think anyone's really jostling for position anymore. They're just trying to survive. They're really just trying to survive now. Carrot seems to have not Carrot. K-Dot seems to have a little bit more pace than Dweezy, but Dweezy, you know, just kind of tiptoeing around the track. Not great stuff, and he has to kind of back out. And Trixjan's leading the race. And kind of obvious, you know. So that's the fastest lap. AQ Flow is putting a little bit of pressure on Jamie there. You can see that Velas very, very clearly through, well, what's it called? The spray? I'm just going to call it the spray, the aquaplaning. It doesn't matter. AQ Flow gets the slipstream, and he will be going down the inside on turn 1 for P2. It seems Jamie can't really fight this one back, sticks it on the outside, and, you know, AQ Flow is through for P2. Jamie's not going to let this one go, however, and I thought he was catching back up, but it doesn't look like he was. Percy Crowley not doing anything. Dom not really doing anything.
No, to be fair, I do rate Flo in the wet conditions. Let's see what happens. I haven't seen Trixjan dry in the wet, but I mean, Flo, other than when he bins it, he's normally pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think there have been like 3 races, I think, are one of our
contact.
Oh, where? Oh, down here?
Dom's just gone straight to the back of Percy. Percy's driving like a snail, Jesus Christ.
That's kind of funny. Anyway, Adam Zizko lost a place. He might have not gotten hit, I don't know. It seems Adam Zizko, yeah, some of these guys are going quite fast for each other, you know what I mean? One guy's going fast, the other guy in front is going slow. They're all nervous.
All over the back of Dom here.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Here. So yes, Exotic as he gets very, very close to... God, sorry, I thought you were gonna...
The ERS advantage as well from Exotic here.
Yeah.
A lot more battery.
I almost thought he lost it, I'm gonna be honest. I looked at him and he turned ever so slightly too much.
Dom, yeah.
Dom got the much better exit.
I'm saying this flat out, probably the worst ERS management I've seen ever from Red Bull.
Bruh, how has he used it all? Flow's not even used it all. Trixchance hasn't used any of it.
I know.
Oh jeez, I hit my mic. Bruh, Trixchance has not used like any of his ERS.
He's got 70% now, but I mean, look, Flo here, Flo sticking with Jamie dropping back, and I mean, Hobbs, I mean, he might as well just not exist.
Yeah.
These front 3 are dropping everyone else like fine. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Hobbs is gone.
Oh, Ferrari, Carrot, and they're doing it.
Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting. And Carrot almost made contact with that. Dios mío. Right.
Classic Ferrari scumbag.
Exactly. Jesus fucking Christ. So,
oh my God.
What happened? What happened? I just saw him kind of like...
Carrot just like turned in and just smashed into him. Like.
It's kind of funny. I can't even lie.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you should just delete him at this point.
And he has left the session. Are we allowing mid-season transfers? I don't think so.
I don't know if he just lost the rear trying to get down on the front.
It was weird. I didn't see it anyway. Exotic was all the way all over the back of Dom, but it didn't seem like it really mattered. He's saving up his ERS though, because I think he's watching the stream because he followed us. He followed us a little bit. So if he's tuned into the stream, he is very aware of Dom's shit ERS management. And look at this.
Right on Trickchan's gearbox. Jesus.
And Exotic makes through. Yep. Dom demoted into 8th place.
Trying to go for the switchback.
No.
If he's got traction there.
Yeah, he didn't get much of the traction there. Yeah, he's using the last bit of ERS, the last breath, but it seems Exotic, I think Exotic's chill for now. I almost thought we were gonna hit. That sucks. Anyway, as you said, AQ Flow was all over the back of Trickchans, but it seems that is the case no longer. Jamie closer to Flow than AQ Flow is to Trickchans, as Hops kind of makes himself relevant again. Not really, that's within a second, I guess, so I mean, it works. Jamie, though.
Back into relevancy?
Yeah. Jamie falls back. Jamie did a bit of falling off. That's kind of funny. Anyway, Exotic gets past Dom. We already got that. Kant is very far away from Hops, who is getting a lot closer to Jamie as we speak. Jamie is still falling the fuck off. Hops sets the fastest lap of 14.491. Yeah, so it looks like
Cisco, he's on Dom. So I think the Flow closed up in the first sector, but since we're in the middle sector, he's not got the pace to match Trickchan.
Yeah. Like, what do you think that is? And Hops on Jamie, and Hops dives down the inside. You can see there, it went too deep.
Yeah. Traction.
Yeah, Jamie gets the switch back.
Quite good at.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
Yeah, he got it.
Good play from Jamie there.
He got it, but
didn't go overly aggressive.
You saw Hops eyeing that move.
Oh my God, the Red Bull.
Oh, look at this. Battle for the lead here. AQ, Flow, and Trickchans. You can see Flow getting a little bit twitchy. Yeah, you saw that one. Flow all over the back of Trickchans using that slipstream that he has on that Aston Martin. Hopefully not too much dirty air to try and get him by like the start-finish straight probably. But that dirty air is already playing its effect. Flow was struggling for grip there, even in the wet conditions. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I mean, they've both drained their batteries as well.
Yeah, so they're pushing each other to the limit.
They've got a 1.7 gap to Jamie, but Jamie's clawed all of that back, and to the point where he's nearly a second behind now. That's 7 tenths in 4 corners.
Yeah, so neither of them had the ERS advantage. Trickchans does a little bit of weaving there. You saw that. AQ Flow dives down the inside, turn 1.
Oh my god.
Okay, it worked out. None of them really had the grip to really make that battle last, so AQ Flow backs out as he now still has the slipstream to a much less effect. Both of them out of ERS completely. Flow for some reason, and he was almost in the back of the Aston Martin there. That was a bit weird.
That's some slow braking moment right there.
Real, and Percy and Exotic.
Move on Percy.
Just fucking smashed him out of the track. Just fucking smashed him. You saw that shit.
Yeah, I think the Haas had just been dumped straight into the wall.
Yeah, Dom has no wing.
Yeah, Cons, I think.
What happened there?
Yeah, Cons had just smashed him into a wall.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that works out. Yeah.
Well, let's go back to the lead, Red Bull.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, so Jamie is once again in this top 3 fights, but it doesn't seem like he's really going to be much more than, you know, a spectator. Flow's struggling. You can see it there. How you look at it. He keeps twitching the wheel. He keeps feeling the oversteer, you know? You look at that. Look at that. He's struggling where
quite hard.
Yeah, he's struggling where Trickchans just isn't though. So I think that's quite concerning for you at least.
I feel like especially from a driver's perspective, in flow position, you want to be pressuring the driver in front to make a mistake, not pushing so hard you make a mistake yourself.
Yeah, like, you really just got to scare him.
Stay with them, but don't start making stupid moves like diving up the inside of 1 or up until 3. Like if he dives up. Oh my god, what is he doing?
I mean,
how they've made that call.
Wow, that is. Well, I mean, they look at this. They left him.
But that was actually pretty clean.
That was a great. That took a lot of cooperation from Trickchans, and they are very. Look at this! Look at this! They're pushing each other so hard. You can see there on board with Jamie now, just absolutely giving us the best angle of this little battle.
Can Jamie pick up the pieces here?
Yeah, Jamie's gonna absolutely benefit from this. as, you know, Trick
Oh, look
Jans
at
and
Jamie.
Flo.
Jamie's look. Oh, adding. Oh, wait, no, I thought Exotic disconnected, but that's Trick Jans disconnected. That's Exotic. Is those two disconnected, or is it just Nick?
I think we have... okay, it's Percy Crawley and Exotic. Those two have disconnected. I hope this isn't a mass disconnect. I hope so.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
Yeah, looks like we're good.
Back.
Oh, Trick Jans was struggling a little bit. Are you? Oh, did you get disconnected like yourself?
Oh no, I'm gonna try and invite him back.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it looked like Trick Jans was struggling there. It seems Flo has gotten that gap over him. I can't believe he made that move work in Trick Jans. What happened there?
Trick Jans. I think Jamie might have tapped him there.
I
mean,
he was too far back. Yeah.
Flo, 1.5, and here comes Hops.
Jesus
Jamie.
Christ! Yeah, Hops picks up those pieces.
Jamie, is there wing damage there? I feel like Jamie might have. Oh my god, that has.
What is going on? Oh, that's wing damage. Oh, Jesus. These guys are just absolutely fumbling in the rain. You can see there Percy Crawley finally joining back. Jamie all the way back in P5 now after previously fighting, oh no, P4. These two are going side by side. Kantz is not letting up either. These two are both using their ERS. So now as they go, Jamie tries to go around the outside. Does he have the traction for it? Does Kantz have the room for it? Seems like they do. They're having a pretty good battle, and on the grass. No, hold up. On the grass, Kantz goes not. It worked. It worked for him. Thank God. It worked for him. Kantz is in 5th place for now. Did not get the overtake on Jamie. Jamie needs to get back in front of Hops to hopefully, you know, pick up the pieces from this little fight. AQ Flo leads the race, but with all those struggles, could we possibly see a Flo moment or, you know, just a massive fall off later on in the race? Come the first round of pit stops, maybe? Hopefully that issue gets corrected.
I think the strategy to be pretty crucial here. I mean, how long do you want to run on these inters?
Yeah.
That's my thing. Because the undercut in the wet, I mean, I don't know what the forecast is saying, but it doesn't appear like it's going to let up. It seems to be raining pretty heavy. Or
Yeah.
like fairly heavy enough inters, so...
Oh my god, Dom's all the way in 15th. What happened? Jesus.
He got done, didn't he?
Just got fucking ended. Yeah. So yeah, Jamie now is closing
off the planet.
Exactly. Jamie is closing in on, or he was closing in on Hops the last time I checked in, but as we see here now, that's a bit of a gap, isn't it? However, yeah. Speaking of the literal devil, you can see there 14.258. That is the fastest lap for the race. Could that be beaten? Most likely later on, unless it goes to even worse conditions. In which case, yeah, that lap will still stand. Doesn't even matter, though. It's P16. God, I don't even want to know what the constructors are looking like. I haven't checked. I have not checked. You guys are beating our asses, probably, but I have just not checked. Anyway, Hops is closing in on Trix Jans as Trix Jans still seems to be falling off from AQ Flow's lead. That is 1.8 seconds. It's not even close. It's getting bigger now. It's going to get into the 2 seconds. Any second now as Hops is closing in on the Aston Martin P2. Jamie, hopefully, in his case at the very least, can pick up some pieces if these two guys start to, you know, fight, but he's might come under threat from Kantz very, very soon. Adam Szyszko is coming under, Dweezy's coming in for under threat from Adam Szyszko. And these guys are actually producing a bit of a train back here. You can see from P like 6 to 9. Zach wants to pick up the pieces to make sure he belongs in tier 1. The Freudian slip. Yeah, so Zach wants to prove he has the chops. Zach just wants to be here. Zach just wants to be here. Orlando and Percy Crawl, never mind, these guys are fucking irrelevant. Orlando's overtaking AI, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, Hops is getting... Yeah, Hops is getting closer to... And that is a 3-second time penalty for Jamie in that Ferrari. You see there... Oh, what is going on for Hops? Did you see Hops? He was just absolutely fucking struggling on the
Can we see
grip.
a Bahrain gap pull here from Flo, though?
That'd be funny. It'd be funny as hell.
It will be until he bins it.
Yeah, that's really the ultimate test. Will he actually bin it, you know? In wet conditions? He could bin it anywhere else, but in wet conditions will he bin it? It would be kind of funny.
You know, as much as he's my own driver, I'll give him... in clean air, he can drive perfectly fine, but when he's racing some people, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
God help anyone who's in front of him, because this man doesn't know what a set of brakes are.
Yeah, Hops is using a bunch of ERS, by the way, so that will be semi-advantageous to Jamie there, as he gets a pretty shit exit out of turn 3. So that's nice, that's nice.
Brutal, honestly. It's pretty fucking shit. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, compared to Hops, he definitely got the worst end of the stick. Trix Jan's absolutely falling the fuck off. My right foot has fell the fuck off. It's gone to sleep. That sucks. Literally feels like TV static. Anyway, K-Dot gets over Dweezy. These two are actually kind of fighting, though, getting really close to each other. Dweezy does kind of push K-Dot out of the way, and that means K-Dot has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I assume he could probably get that appealed or changed, if everything works correctly. Zach gets past the Aston Martin as his friend continues to fall off from P2. I mean, the flow's still in his sights. I guess that's, like, the one good thing, but...
Yeah, I mean, if you lost him and dropped him, then, I mean, like, you're done. But, I mean, he's staying within, so, I mean, there's a long way to go yet. Let's see how this can turn out. I think this stint, let's see what the pit strategy is going to be.
Yeah, we're about 33% of the way done with this race at the moment, so hopefully it's more interesting than the Australian Grand Prix, I'll say that.
I mean, we haven't had any red flags, we've had a couple major crashes, but I mean, it's quite realistic because the McLaren's in P12 and 13. So.
McLaren, what happened, bro? They were supposed to be good this season. it literally is the real season, except Ferrari's good and Red Bull is, great, and then Aston Martin's good, and then the only unrealistic part is AlphaTauri's good. Here. Like, fucking hell. Anyway, Jamie's still getting somewhat closer to Hops. You can see, though, now he's actually started struggling for grip himself. As you can see, Trixjan's correct a little bit of oversteer. Yeah, could that be a telling sign? I haven't seen Flo do anything, obviously, because he's just been in the lead of the race, so it probably was that dirty air as he approaches Carrot to lap him.
I think the main thing here is how much wing have people added from their dry cells from qualifying? Because if you ask me, Flo looks like he's got a lot of straight line, which means I don't think he's added that much on.
Yeah, that's probably why he was struggling behind Trixjan's.
But he's still, the way he closed up Trixjan up to 3, it's some real IRL Red Bull like pace.
Yeah, but like seriously, that's honestly probably why he was kind of like snapping a little bit behind Trixjan's, because if you're right, he still didn't apply that much downforce. He's probably struggling for one dirty air and grip and downforce when he's behind a car.
But, I mean, in clean air.
Yeah, in clean air, yeah.
The thing is, though, if you can control that, which I think everyone's having little snaps.
Hops,
I think he's
Hops
doing a
fucked
pretty good job. Did Hops just go wide?
Yeah, Hops kind of fucked it there. This is Jamie's chance to shine. Yeah. Jamie's chance to shine as Trixjan's laps his teammate. Fucking hell. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, Carrot's gonna... Oh, wait, I actually don't know. He told me something earlier, and I don't necessarily want to say anything, because I don't know if it was a joke or not. I'd say it if it was real, but I don't know if it's a joke or not. Anyway, so Jamie's closing that gap to Hops. I think they're kind of the closest they've been so far. At least Jamie's the closest he is to overtaking Hops now. He just needs a little bit of ERS and a little bit of straight line speed, which neither of which he has. At the moment, Hops opens that gap back up to over half a second. And as they go down towards turn 2, Logan gets a 3-second time penalty, and it looks like Hops is kind of speeding away with this one. Jamie used a little bit of ERS, but that's not really going to help him, is it? It's gonna, I guess it's just going to be wet for the rest of the race. Bit of a no in it. Yeah, Hops is falling off from Trixjan's, by the way, and Flo is pulling a 3-second gap between himself and second.
Donald Trump is making a statement at Mar-a-Lago on the 4th at 8:15 EDT.
What? Oh no. Commentary's curse. I was thinking of cool things to say. Zach actually being a good driver, and then he fucking binned it. And then he fucking binned it and Kier overtake him.
I swear every time.
The curse, man. This is why you lost the championship.
I think Zach's going to overtake Kier very cleanly here without crashing into him.
Yeah, so do I, honestly. I think Zach is really going to display that masterclass he's been known for. Fucking bins it into the wall.
Oh my god.
Look at this. Oh, Kier, what the fuck? I swear to God, I am cursed. I am actually cursed. Holy shit.
And now here we see Kier absolutely sending it no brakes into the side of him and kill everyone.
No, you gotta talk highly of Kier. You gotta act like he's really good, and then he bins
Kier
it.
Is absolutely. I don't know the word.
You work with a bunch of literal nerd emojis, like the personification of them every single day. Come on, you know the words. Do you need the?
We have EY acronyms. So there's just so many stupid words you have to learn.
Jesus Christ.
Well, not necessarily stupid, but.
Oh, Inertia and Exotic are fighting.
McLaren battle going on.
Yeah,
by the way.
The battle of irrelevancy. You love to see it. You love to see it. Inertia at the moment seems to have pulled the short end of the stick.
Ferrari drivers.
Yeah, exactly. God. Well, I mean, if it was between the two Ferrari drivers, I think, you know, Carrot would be winning very hard. Yeah. Yeah. God, I can't. My God, my school's football team. We have these like giant annual games between the two like rival high schools, like on the west side, right? These giant annual games, like 100,000 people show up, and we beat their asses last year, like 40-something to 0. So I think it'd be funny. That's kind of the battle for irrelevancy between Carrot and Jamie. Fucking.
I mean, I think we know when the.
Yeah, we're quite obvious.
Fernando Alonso here.
Yeah.
2-time champ. Falls off the side of a cliff.
I mean, bad career decisions. I mean, I don't think so. He's going to Red Bull next season, unless you're coming back.
Accepting the Red Bull contract and staying with you. That was his bad career decision. Not that he was formally offered one.
You can see Zach's getting close to Dweezy, but never mind. Bruh, nothing's happening. No, please don't make this like Australia. No! I don't want anything to not happen until lap 30. I killed myself.
I mean, the fight up here is, I think it is between cons.
The chase up here. The chase up here, not the fight. Yeah. No one's fighting.
I mean,
there's K-Dot. K-Dot and Zach.
Because this motherfucker doesn't, he will just be leading the race by so much, and then we'll just decide, you know, I'll just smash my foot on the pedal a minute.
Yeah, K-Dot lost it a little bit, and yeah, didn't look very good for him.
Talk about how good a driver he was.
Yeah, we were. Jamie's first one to take the bite.
Right, so now let's see.
Yeah, this is gonna be funny.
If I was him, I'd go for the dry tyres, obviously. I mean, it's still raining, but clearly dry tyres.
Yeah, does that mean he's struggling on the inners? Does that mean he's finding himself struggling, or is he trying to bank on like some sort of safety car? No one's fighting, so that's a really dumb idea. Actually, these guys are all bunching up, but still.
The problem here is that are those inters, they're going to be worse for a couple of laps. So, I mean, the only way he gains an advantage from this is if those guys stay out. I just look at Zach is right on the back of Weezy here.
Yeah, we saw that. I just saw that.
By the way, yeah. And then you've got Kia making a move on Zach. That'll up the inside of 3.
Dom sandwich himself between the McLarens. And Kira and Zach, these guys are doing some funny things, aren't they? I had such a good performance in China, and then the commentary just fell off. Fucking hell. Anyway, so yeah, real washed. Anyway, Kier is, yeah, he was trying to make himself relevant to Zach, and AQ Flow dives into the pits. I wonder, is that advantageous? Trick's chance.
Hobbs is the only person staying out.
What about Suzuka? He's irrelevant.
The thing is, can the Red Bull get out in front of this Mercedes, or is this Mercedes of Adam going to pit? He's staying out.
Yeah.
Because if he gets stuck by this Mercedes, this could cause some problems.
Flow's fine, don't worry.
I think the Mercedes gonna jump him. No?
No.
Oh, no, he's right.
He's good. Actually.
Oh well, look, the irrelevant driver, Callum Jeff, is finally decided he would like to come online.
halfway into the race. Literally halfway into the race.
I mean,
kind of funny. Come on.
Relevancy, you might as well just put him in #1.
So yeah, AQ Flow, 13 seconds behind Hops. Still absolutely like smashing it with the net race lead though. You can see there.
They're fucking going at it.
Are they? Trickstans and Jamie? Oh yeah, look, actual fights.
Jamie's going for the undercut.
Actual fights, let's fucking go. So yeah, Trickstans does get over Jamie for now, forcing him very, very wide. Jamie has to pull in for the switchback, hope for a better exit, going down on the outside line for the next turn. Trickstans closes the door, Jesus.
That was dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's penalty worthy, but that's shithousery. And Hops in. So now, does Hops... I think Hops is going to lose some positions here.
Yeah, Hops has to lose some positions. Yeah, he's gonna lose it to Flo, Suzuko, and if these two keep battling... If these two keep battling, I mean, Kantz is far away enough, I don't think he's gonna lose it to Kantz. But if these two keep battling, Trickstans and Jamie, yeah, he will.
I didn't realise that Flo has built a really good gap here.
Yeah, Flo's fucking smashing it.
He's got a 4-second gap here.
Yeah, so that pit stop was very nice, wasn't it? Ooh, these guys have all come out. Oh, okay, this is good. This is getting good. These guys have all come out really close to each other. Hops has come out just behind Kantz and proves me wrong. Kantz getting out like really lucky.
Second spread between second and fifth.
Yeah, and like these
Jesus
guys are only getting
Lord.
closer. You can see Kant's absolutely up the ass
Oh
as
my
Dom
God,
gets a
look at that.
3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Jamie does have to contend with that one as
Oh my
well,
God,
so he will
see.
probably get dropped off the podium as AQ Flow
Top
still
try
leads
make
the
a move
race.
here? No, too far back. Yeah.
Yeah, Hops was definitely way too far back to even, like, he was considering it, you could probably tell. But, yeah, Jamie seems to be falling off ever so slightly. Let's go back to interval, 6/10 behind Trixjan's. Trixjan's just driving, he's absolutely, keeping Jamie at bay. Jamie has to use a little bit of ERS, and it seems Trixjan still comes out at the end of the day with the advantage on battery. However, Hops and Kant.
Yeah. So let's wait for the Flow to cross the line. I'll give you an up-to-date lap analysis here, but I mean, I'm looking at Flow's lap times. So Flow just set a 14 dead, a 1:14 dead, and Trixjan has done a 14.4. So Flow is lapping 4-5 tenths faster than this pack, and then Jamie with 14.4. So it looks like Flow's got about 4 tenths pace advantage here.
Yeah, you just gotta hope he. Yeah, he'll keep it clean. I think he'll do fine.
I think we've got some clean drivers. I think this racing could be really good. But I feel if you're Jamie here, you're racing, but then you're also, I've got the 3-second penalty. So is Jamie more inclined to take risk and try getting clean air? Because we've seen Jamie in clean air be an absolute monster.
Yeah,
So,
usually he does pull that absolutely, great gap. So if he gets past Trixjan's for good, we could see. It's just, I think it's a setup issue. Because I think Trixjan's keeps pulling away from him, and Jamie just has a little bit more downforce than, Trixjan's. Because he never seems to be gaining anywhere except for, maybe the corners. You can see it now. Look, he's gaining quite hard in the corners. He's getting really close in the corners, but as they get onto the straight, well, discount that obviously. But
I mean, if you're Jamie here, you've got to try and push him into a mistake in the middle sector here. Otherwise, you're not going to get past him.
Yeah, AQ Flow 13-0. Fucking hell.
My thing is, he's flying, but if he's pushing too hard and he loses it...
Yeah, you can see there he was snapping of oversteer, having a little snap of oversteer.
Look at the battery here. I mean, it looks like Trixjan's got about a 10% advantage as well here. And Trixjan's not even deployed on the straight, and Jamie is barely gaining after deploying.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
Exotic, back into P6, considering Exotic's disconnect, good recovery from the
Exactly.
P12 to 6.
Yeah, he was about to win last time out. Remember, he was about to win here, make it a triple win, and then Flo just decided that he converted to Islam and took everyone out. So.
Oh my god, we're gonna get cancelled.
God. Well, I'm gonna be someone someday, and then they're just gonna find this shit.
I mean, I don't know about that, but they're still gonna find this shit.
They're still gonna find this shit, whatever subway I end up working for.
Look at Jamie, just look, 210.
Like, yeah. He's going in the corners, but look, it's just Trixjan's has that straight line. So I guess a lower downforce setup really, Oh. Yeah, it's just even then he's just struggling in that dirty air. Cause he's not gaining anything in the straights. He's gaining in the corners, but then he's out of them. It's just not working. It's not working at all. Trixjan's barely using any ERS, so all Jamie can really do is hope for a mistake with 14 laps to go. I hope I did the math right. You're the accountant. You tell me. So, yeah.
I'm on Twitter.
You're on Twitter. Percy. Oh, K-Dot. What the Frigidaire happened there? That rhymes. I'm very proud of that. Zach on the back of Dweezy. It looks like.
Also been there, no?
No, I have no idea. Zach on the back of Dweezy, by the way, as he's been for the past 800 laps.
Close.
And you can see there.
Exit.
No, he didn't. Not at all. Dweezy got a good exit, but
Weezy's got a 15% ERS advantage here as well.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty safe there. Trixjan's is just pulling on Jamie. He just can't really do anything to really get that back.
Flo, I mean, I'm sorry. I feel like you look at this in Bahrain, and when Flo's in clean air, he's
monster.
Arguably got the most pace out of anyone on this grid.
Exactly.
So as soon as he gets in traffic, gets put under pressure, that's where he starts to get problems.
Yeah.
So I feel like his aggressive move worked pretty well in terms of clearing Trixjan and that pack and not getting stuck. So
yeah,
now
so
I mean, he hasn't got much threat here. If you're Flo here, you just want to be just settling into a rhythm here, managing and not pushing too hard here.
Yeah, because I mean, even you don't you have the
here,
fastest lap, so you're winning with 26 points. He got pole position as well, didn't he? No, Trixjan's got pole. Trixjan's got pole.
I mean, it's not a triple crown, but
yeah, it's not the Grand Slam.
In terms of points, there's no point for pole.
Exactly.
advantage, but from third to first.
Oh, yellow flags. That is
that's
Percy.
now Ferrari.
Bit of an L. Bit of an L in it. That sucks.
Jesus
That
Christ,
sucks.
don't
Yeah.
ever say that again.
Fucking. I've been saying that
so
on
I'm just
stream
looking
for
at the time
quite a
here.
while.
So Trickdown and Jamie are pulling, and then Constant Hops are going to be the.
Yeah.
We're gonna have two little fights here.
I mean, yeah, I think Kantz is struggling with kind of the same problem that Jamie's struggling with. The other guy in front of him just has a slight downforce edge, or loss, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Slightly less downforce, so he's gaining where he's gaining where he needs to in the corners, but then just losing it once, you know, they get in clean, you know, high-speed air. Jamie's a lot closer to Trickstans than he's been for a while, though. 2/10 there, so does he deploy a little bit of ERS? That's something I've been getting mad at Jamie about for a while. He's close. He's closer to Trickstans. Did Trickstans make a mistake? Did you see anything?
No, I didn't. I was just about to. Oh, there you go. That is a bit of an L.
Yeah, that sucks. In it. Fucking.
So I was just going to mention here, Dom is actually fought his way back to a net P6 here from
Has he?
P15.
That's good. That's
after
good.
being crashed out. So, and he stopped. So Exotic ahead hasn't stopped.
It's drying up.
And
The track's drying
Dom
up.
got 3 seconds, and he's 3.4 clear of Adam behind. So, good cover here. Looking like a P6 or 7 is on the cards.
Yeah, the rain's coming down a lot less harder than it was just a few laps ago. You can see there's still a little bit of water pulling down. Never mind. There's still a little bit of water pulling down every now and then, but like still the rain's coming down a little bit less than it was.
In the last sector, third sector seems to be trying up a bit. I can't see. I don't know
Ooh,
if you can see the
shit!
forecast
Jamie
here,
almost binned it.
and
He caught it, but he's struggling. He was struggling in that dirty air.
You know, that's brought Conts back into play here as well. Conts
Exactly.
is closing.
7.3 seconds. Look at this, 7.3 seconds.
I'm sorry. This is Ryan pace right here.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is Ryan F1 2020 pace.
Yeah, exactly.
7 seconds.
I think
It's something
Trickstand's
else on
struggling
a
though. Look at
wet
this.
track as well.
Look at this. Trickstand's struggling
On
a
a wet
lot more than
track.
he was before. If you look at his lap times, he's been falling off, hasn't he? Jamie's been relatively
let me get
consistent, and Trickstand's looking like he's been falling
So
off.
let me get some lap time now. So the leader is lapping at a 13 dead at the moment, and Trickstand in P2 is currently lapping a 14 dead. So Flo has a 1 second pace advantage.
That's crazy. That's fucking
And
crazy,
Jamie
man.
with a 14. Ponce is currently sat at a 14.
What about
I mean,
Hops?
these guys are. Oh, Jamie all at the back, and then you've got Dom behind who's on a 14-4.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I think you're seeing Jamie's kind of. Wait, no, that logic doesn't make sense. I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna say Jamie's higher downforce setup is helping him in the slightly like less wet conditions, but I'm like, wait a minute, what?
he needs. Oh,
He's getting there. He's like, yeah, that's why I keep saying. He's either.
But the problem is, unless he goes for a move into the penultimate corner, it's not going to benefit him.
Yeah, he just needs to get a lot closer. He really just needs to get a lot
He can
closer.
overtake into normal corners, and without DRS.
He's pushing Trickstans though. Trickstand's starting to use his ERS, so I do think Trickstans is struggling, even though he's lapping a little bit faster than he was. I think that's just because the track's drying up, slightly, ever so slightly.
I think Jamie's going to have to.
Oh, look at this.
This is the closest we have seen Jamie. But look, he's not even staying in the toe. Like.
No,
he
yeah,
could
okay, so
stay in the toe,
yeah,
but
so
look,
he's
Trickstans-
taking that as a sign as Trickstans is worried. Oh, wow. Yeah,
Ooh,
went
Jesus.
quite deep there. But yeah, he's taking that as a very, obvious sign that Trickstans is worried. Something's wrong with him. That he knows he's not performing as well as he was. So he knows that breaking the toe is now a necessity.
Jamie by a 10th. So he seems to be getting into a pattern here, or rhythm, sorry.
Yeah.
But my thing is here is that if you're Jamie here, you've got 13% ERS and the bulkhead's got 30. You've got less drag, which is surprising because Jamie is normally the complete opposite of this. This man normally has no wings whatsoever.
Wow.
He's normally a Red Bull, but control delete half their slogan. Yeah. And at the moment, he now knows what everyone else has been like following him for like the past 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Again, he's closing in, but he just hasn't got that straight line speed. Like,
Yeah, but still, Trickstans feels threatened. That's like the main thing I think that's going through his head.
So if you're Jamie, you've got to pressure him into
Oh, here, look at this. Look at this.
Here you go, look, in the toe. Yeah, look, Trickstans trying to break that toe, just weaving.
Yeah, is that
across
allowed?
the line.
Is that allowed? That was a little bit much.
Yeah, because the problem is though is that he weaved
Twice.
He moved once, but then moved on the apex. So because there's an apex there, it is allowed. Because technically, it's
Okay,
so
I
he
get
actually
it.
changed the apex there. So it's smart racing because from at least from my perspective, I think Dom has crashed because he's had to pit again, which is a shame. Because he
Oh
had some
no.
good points there.
That sucks.
So,
Oh, you can see K-Dot on Wheezy. Jesus, okay,
oh,
yeah, look at
Kia
that.
right on the back of Wheezy.
I like how I kept
Jesus.
bullying K-Dot,
But
and now look at
Wheezy
this.
holding down the inside, pushing on, that is very...
It's good,
Jesus,
it's
that's
good
close.
racing, it's very tough racing,
Good
but
racing, but it's very rough.
around the outside too. They're touching each other.
What a move.
They're touching each other a lot, but
you
yeah.
know what? The traction there has a very good overtake.
Yeah, definitely.
Very good move.
Yeah, so I'm
Very
excited
good
to
move.
see whether this
Cons.
ends up like being something. Yeah, Cons is
Can I
getting
just say-
not really.
Cons is all over the back of this. The Italian chasing the Italian team in an American. Now that is not something I've ever thought I'd say.
Yeah, Jamie tried to go a little bit wider for a better exit. Doesn't seem to have paid off. Again, Trickstein's.
Cons
Oh,
made a
what?
mistake. Cons lost the rear on the exit turn 1, and Hops is just absolutely just on him.
Oh my
That is very
god,
upsetting
major
for
skill
Cons.
issue. Oh no. So, okay, yeah, so somebody who is very much a threat to Jamie will be at the back of him now. Will be quite, yeah, just right behind him. You can see there Trickstein's is getting back into, never mind, he was getting back into that sub-8 second range with Flo. But god damn. Fucking
8
hell.
seconds on a wet track, and look at the rest of it. I mean,
No one's pulled a
Again,
gap
this
that
is the
big,
problem.
other than Poopy to Flo. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm Poopy to Carrot. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
oh, and to be fair, Carrot's not even in the game. So I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, Adam's 21 behind Cons and that lot, but very general football. But I
Yeah.
mean, look, the problem is that Flo's such a good driver, but he's very inconsistent. So, I mean,
Yeah.
if he could just nail it in, and like, if he has this pace, like, I don't see why this man cannot win a title. But
No, exactly. He like this is it. This is it. He takes the lead today if he keeps it like this. And yeah, he
Really?
takes the lead today. Yes.
oh yeah, because Hop. Are you sure? I think Hops takes the lead. no?
Oh wait, Hops is in P2. You're right.
Yeah,
I got
think-
it mixed up. I'm
I
an
don't know
idiot.
how- let me do some review here. So the current standings. Okay, right. So
No,
yeah,
yeah,
so
he does
it's
take the lead today.
on 83. He's no points. Hops in P4 gets 12. That puts him at 91. Flo with 25 or 26. That puts him at 88. So that puts
Hops in the lead.
Flo P2 3 points behind Hop, who will be leading.
Yeah,
Unless
that's always interesting.
Jamie, who's on 67 points right now, he goes, what, 83.
No, yeah, because Hops is gonna get past Jamie no matter what. It's just Jamie desperately needs to get in
Oh, yeah,
front
actually,
of
that
Trickstein's.
changed it completely. Yeah, it's actually, yeah. Unless Jamie's able to build a 3-second gap here, that means that Hops and Cons, Jamie could drop to P5 here, and Hops could be, I mean, look at that, 9 points.
Fucking hell.
I mean,
Jesus.
A 12-9. I'm sorry. That is a god-tier pace.
Dude, he is
avoid that.
absolutely just flying around this track.
I
Like,
mean, that is this is Max Verstappen domination, isn't it? Like,
I didn't expect to see it. 9 seconds away. 9 seconds away from P2. Like, I'm just wondering though, is he cooking his tires? I mean, like, probably not.
I mean, he's still sat at 30% ERS, but
Yeah.
you know, he's got as much ERS as the people behind.
Yeah, so he's
Even
not
if
he's
he
not
did make a
pushing.
mistake here, he's still got equal tools to defend here. And I mean, there's only 6 laps left. I mean, the Inters will climb on the
Oh, that's surprising. Exotic
and
has,
negative after
yeah.
that. Yeah, so
That's
he's got newer
funny.
tires, but
Wow.
he's in P8, so just go to. I'm sure. Now, here's my thing. Does Flo get pissed off by that and absolutely send it and then bin it?
Ooh,
That
yeah,
would be
that's. Oh my God, Logan, nice. So yes, Logan's debut isn't really going too well, is it?
Wasn't this kid you said he was an absolute godsend?
Oh yeah, he's an absolute godsend for tier 2. He's been helping out really much, like really hard.
Jamie is.
He's just getting he's getting closer, but
2-3 tenth barrier. But the thing is here is that Hops moves up into P3. So, you know,
they're
Hops
slowly
will
they're
go
slowly
15
breaking
points
Hops,
left,
but it's not gonna be enough in like 6 laps.
I think so. Hops goes to 96, and then Flo goes to 80. 87.
Yeah, it's just
so, okay, so it's
Trickstein's.
9 points.
It's just Trickstein's breaking that toe and having ever so slightly more, you know, downforce.
So, but to be fair,
Less downforce.
For Flo, it's good because the current gap between Flo and Hops is 17. Close that to 8. You know, and then have both Red Bulls 1 and 2. The 2 and 3 in championship.
Does that Does that mean Dom? Does that no? But never mind. I had a bit of a dummy boy movement.
Dom's gonna lose the lead here no matter what.
Yeah.
So what's the gap here from Wheezy? I was looking. Yeah, I mean Wheezy's gonna lose 2, maybe 3 positions here out of the points. That's
yeah, that sucks.
For the Alpha man.
Yeah, look at this. James so close, but he's really afraid of Oh, that's changed things.
Now that, can I just say, this has just put Hops straight
in the lead.
I mean, if I was Hops now, I'd be.
Hops needs to push now, because is he driving no traction or medium traction? What's he driving? I don't know.
Let me take a look at this up and try.
It doesn't even matter, because
he also has 70% ERS here.
Oh yeah, Hops needs to take it. Hops needs to take that.
50 as well. These guys are very good at managing, whereas these guys ahead are just scrapping. So I want to look at Hops' exit on 3, and I'll tell you what I think. But
it's an intense battle for sure. I mean, you just can't it's just nothing's necessarily happening. See, they're dropping Hops, so if not for those penalties, they are dropping Hops. It's just not quick enough.
Yeah, I believe Hops is on medium.
So yeah, Logan, another 3-second time penalty. Ultimate skill issue you can see there, as Jamie continues to just fall off. He's not even falling off. He's just staying there. And Dom has retired from the session. What happened there? Oh, he just retired.
I think he's just pulled into the pits. Yeah, he's just pulled into the pits and retired.
Yeah, that's not very fun for Red Bull. He has thrown away any possible chance of points.
Anyway, so I'd expect him to take the flag, but
yeah, that's gonna bring his price down. So maybe it's all tactical. Who knows? So yeah, as Jamie's still in that 2-3 tenths range, it's just not gonna work here. It's just not gonna do anything.
This man's got the pace. There's no.
I have no doubt that he has the pace itself. It's just the setup issue.
Well, even if he had a bit of straight line here, I still think that Trickstan's going to tough a fight. The problem is he's not able to get within enough gap to make a risky move either. He's
exactly.
He's basically, if you're Jamie, you're praying for Trickstan to make a mistake in the second sector, lose the rear,
which he kind of has been doing. Because you can tell Trickstan's is he's getting nervous. He's been nervous this whole time. He's just continuously collecting himself. So there really is no room for error. So Jamie either has to make that happen somehow, some way, because he's not close enough to make that happen. He could go for a really stupid move. He could go for a stupid move. Huh.
You know, Flo's kind of kept the gap around 9.4, 9.5.
Yeah.
He's recharged his battery from 20% to 90%. He's literally.
He's not even pushing.
Been charging up for a hot lap, and he's literally lost 2 tenths.
That's funny as hell. God, Flo is just on a different level today.
On Exotic.
Yeah, this is nice to see.
Oh, here comes Exotic. Exotic coming back at Zach. This is some good racing here.
I can't get a good angle of it. God, I hate this game sometimes. And yeah, Exotic down the inside.
Good. Yeah, get some kick from racing. That was good to see.
So yeah, I mean, there's not much really else to talk about because these guys are just really close together. But
Flo is on his push lap here, so if he's gonna bid it, it's gonna be now.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Could the Flo moment happen? There are plenty of times where he's gonna maybe touch the grass. Did he get purple sector 1? Did you see if he did? I don't know. Anyway, down here he perfectly hits that apex, getting all the way to the outside, setting himself up for a really good entry into sector 2 here. It's that apex riding that curve, and it is probably purple. Yeah, you can see there he is struggling. Purple sector 2, of course, though. Yeah, this will be the fastest lap, but he's struggling. You can see there, he's just a little bit of oversteer.
I've got PTSD of his quali lap.
Exactly.
So if I'm him, this is absolute suicide.
Yeah, this is just scary as hell. It's just he's sliding his way in the corner, which is, it looks like he's controlling it. Wonderful stuff there.
Dump the battery.
Yeah. And that is not fastest lap.
I didn't get it. That's close. He's within half a tenth of the lap, I believe.
Yeah, but he pulled a second, by the way. So fucking pulled a full fucking second.
I don't think he needed to pull that second. So,
yeah. This is gonna be so fucking beneficial for Hops and Cons, though. That's just gonna be so fucking funny.
Goddamn.
Jesus Christ, Logan. He's fighting for strict track limits, by the way, in Tier 2 as well. Which, I mean, good for you. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Anyway, yeah, Jamie, it's just, yeah, it's over. Penultimate lap, he's not going to do anything. Unless Trickstans just decides to, really get sloppy. You know, it's not gonna happen. Anyway, let's wait for Flo to cross the line 10 seconds ahead of everybody else. Fucking hell. You gotta give him a pat on the back. You really do. And some like congratulations head, but I mean, you know, it's probably gonna come from his girlfriend, so we'll see. Yeah, Trickstan's just right out of 10 seconds, and Jamie not able to get into, like, he's not able to get in any sort of good place to get past Trickstan. So, I mean, whatever Trickstan's doing, it's been working, and it's been working wonderfully. So you just gotta give it up for him.
Yeah, no.
He's been holding us.
Perfectly driven. He hasn't, I mean, everyone's making these little corrections, but I mean, to be fair, to have a two-time champ up, you know, driving right behind you within 3 attempts and not, you know, making a mistake, I mean, you know, hats off.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a bit overshadowed when the person in front of you pulled 10 seconds in like 15 laps. So.
God, I'd love to see AQ Flow win a championship. Honestly, I would. I really would.
Yes, very much agreed.
Yeah, Exotic doing his thing. 3-second time penalty.
Doing his thing. By doing his thing, I mean getting a track limit penalty.
Props to Cisco, by the way. He's just been chilling on his own. It's like no cars for miles. He's just been there.
Lando Norris, and
literally.
Like, miles apart from everyone.
AQ Flow.
Oh, okay, there it
doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway,
was he
so
pushing?
I have no idea.
Yeah, no, he was pushing on a lap. He needs to sort it out now. Right.
Yeah, no, it's the final lap.
I mean, everyone else behind him's got. So he's still gonna have a 10-second gap, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, what is he doing?
It was scary.
Oh my God, please bring.
No, it's scary. But yes, AQ Flow brings the car home in one piece. Kind of surprisingly, he wins in Austria for Red Bull. That is a home victory. How do you feel? Oh yeah, Trickstans and Jamie. Like, come on. Obviously, Hops gets P2. Yup, and Kantz gets P4. So he does get over Jamie, but not Trickstans. Trickstans does live to see another day on the podium. That's quite interesting. Adam Cisco, as I said, doing his own thing. Exotic doing his own thing. Everyone got really spread apart in the end of this. That was fun. That was nice. That was a nice little fun race. Surprisingly, no safety cars. I was really expecting a safety car, but you know, yeah, the battling wasn't great, honestly. It was a wet race, to be fair, but you know. That's why I never really liked it.
Wet race.
Yeah. So yeah, K-Dot comes 9th, yay! Oh, a fucking Carrot's AI just binning it, by the way. I'm gonna kill myself. Right then, Orlando does get over Carrot, and Carrot does not score any points today. Dweezy, good for him. Good for him. Making us Americans proud. I think. But I mean, yeah. I mean, that was a decent race. Not the best race, but it definitely belongs in the middle of the season as one of the races. So yeah, that was a lovely effort from AQ Flow, by the way. Just fucking hell, flew. He just flew. Driver of the day, Adam Cisco.
Adam, but that's Flow. You know, P3 to 1, and then to build 10 seconds on a 2-time champ and a pretty fast driver in Trickstan. I mean,
yeah, just
not easily done.
Fucking flew, man. Exotic though, he did kind of come out of that little hole there, you know, all the way at the. He didn't. I don't know. Wait, did he qualify? He did qualify P4.
Yeah. I think it does show you that.
Fucking hell.
The 2 victories that he has had 2 wins, no?
Who?
Yes, Bahrain and this,
yeah.
no? Correct.
Yes, he is a 5-time race winner now.
2 wins he has had.
4 times.
Has been a mega gap. So
yeah.
It's just about getting in clean air. If he's not able, if he could just hold position to turn one, especially if he's on pole. But I mean, that's difficult when you got Jamie, but Jamie and the others behind you. So.
Yeah, Jamie that was his biggest goal, just scoring some points, because he knows he can't afford any more mistakes. So yeah, I wonder how the constructors looks. What does it look like? I'm gonna do this and then end it.
I'll just say Cons 11th to 4th. Very good drive. Very good drive.
I know. Then fuck. Cons has just been such a fucking great driver this whole season. Just fucking flying.
I mean, other than last week.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Red Bull's cleared everybody by 55 points.
I know.
That's funny.
We only had 1 car finished though in the points, so.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't even matter.
To be fair, not everyone else, other than Mercedes, no other team had both their cars finished in the points here. So.
I mean, that's nice, kind of.
That's good. It's good field spread. It definitely keeps the constructors interested.
Yeah.
Other than for a top spot.
So yeah, anyway, my name's Tepin, joined alongside Ryan, the owner of the league. Let me send you a funny meme that I have.
You could have added in 9-time champion, 11-time. Oh, Jesus, man. We really need to talk about your employment status.
True. Let me fucking.
Jeez.
Do I still have that meme? Oh my god, I deleted it. No. I sent this in a while ago. Oh god. Anyway, yeah. My name is YT. He's Ryan. I can add all the subtitles in post. I don't care. Fucking hell. How did Fred get in the lobby? What the fuck?
Next week.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, France next
fuck?
week. French people. Am I right, guys? Fucking.
Wait, what? Oh my fucking god, bro! Do you want? Oh my fucking god!
I got sent that in another league, not league. It was
I asked if we had a break next week, and you just started shitting on the whole nation of France.
God, but yeah,
So where
let's
the fuck did that come from?
let's all root for Alpine, right? Next season or next season.
No, fuck 'em.
Next season.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, next week let's root for French quote unquote people as we go to Paul Ricard. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Same time as always. I love doing this. Thank you guys. I probably had like 2 viewers the entire race, so I don't really care. The caffeine didn't help.
Even earlier, when you said there was 5, you had like 11 people watching you at
Oh,
the start.
it
You
just
had
said
much
5.
more.
It just said 5.
You're just blind, bro. You start doing like braille.
Exactly. Oh my god.
I'm gonna send you a letter that just has skill issue written in braille.
The other day, me and my friend and I were making a sign language joke, and I'm like, "Shut up! I'm talking in braille." God. Anyway,
Oh, we're getting
I'm gonna go be unfunny
Just
in
end
other
it.
places. So good night, guys.